Great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think.
You wait to run away until tomorrow. Won't you stop me from staring empty out the window? Won't you come under the blankets, see how far they go, and watch the raindrops on the window make the light sparkle? Won't you stay inside and play with me? Stay inside and play with me. Won't you hold me with arms that promise no tomorrow? Or won't you stop me from staring empty out the window? When the snow melts in the morning, I know you'll leave. But why you still need the heat from my body right now? Just stay inside and play with me. Just stay inside and play with me.
it was about a year ago, or maybe 2 years, when I started hearing voices, and well, at first and still today, a lot of people said that I was just crazy. I put myself in a mental institution, a psych ward, uh, just to just to kind of ease their minds and to show that I was willing to do it. Um, but and I have heard kind of voices in the past, um, but somebody told me a couple of years ago that I just have very good hearing, and that there were people hiding in the woods. They were smoking weed, and I could smell them. And I started sniffing the air, and I thought I heard voices, but I told myself it was just the wind. Um, so it's been really hard since COVID. My dog died in 2016 or 17. And the thing about living in this house is someone did take my keys. And at first I thought it was my friend, or my former friend, Alana. I don't like to talk to her anymore. She got kind of weird. I thought maybe it was her. But it doesn't sound like her. So lately I've been using my cell phone to try to record the voices, and I got a few recordings, and I turned it into a different mockumentary, but it's the same series. And I think I got some good evidence. I submitted it to some kind of smaller film festivals in the comedy section, but whenever necessary or whenever I could, and you could choose multiple genres, I chose comedy, horror, and documentary. And then I submitted a different video too, to, and so it's been kind of a rough time. Uh, but lately, I took some more footage, and I heard I keep taking footage, audio, and I keep trying to figure out what some of these voices are trying to say, or if they need anything. I guess you could say I'm a very spiritual person, but I'm not very religious. Uh, and so but I get by. Yeah. So it's now 7:15 a.m. and if what I think the voices are saying is correct, do I have a response? And well, the thing is, I'm not to say I'm a loose person, but I've been in a few relationships before, sexual relationships, romantic ones, and so to the fan who asked why don't I believe that I love them, well, the thing about relationships, in my opinion, is it's easy to get caught up in the idea of somebody, and make an image of them in your head. And there's a lot of writing about love. Our understanding of love is very much based on our understanding of, or our history, our background from the chivalric idea of love. But there are many ideas of love, not just the Western one, from the days of knights or the imagined days of knights. And so, what is love? And what I've found is love is a thing that can grow. There's no right or wrong way to love. I mean, there is, but there are many ways to love that might not fit our definition of love that we've grown up with or that we get from movies or pop songs. Sex is not required. Many don't want to have it. Many do. And the thing about love, what I'd say to this fan is, well, I don't even know you. You people seem to be terrified of me. So what kind of a relationship would that be if, to me, it seems like a very obvious issue. Like, to me, it's just, but I understand that some people, they grow up and they have this strange idea of what love is. They might even get married, they might have multiple relationships, and they might get a crush all of a sudden, or whatever this is. And then they're like, "Oh, this is love? This is the real love?" And I don't believe you because, well, first of all, you got people. There's multiple AFABs, women. Just they took the key. You all took my keys at some point. What do you have a meeting and we're like, have a competition? Yeah. I hear you in the basement. Hear you running out the door. Hear you outside throwing stuff at the window, and you run away. So is that love? What you're doing? How can? But I guess sometimes. Like your first crush, even if nothing happens. Some people count that as love too, as their first love. Sometimes they're friends and nothing happens, and that's still love. Sometimes you just have a sexual relationship with someone, and you know what? Later on, you'd be like, you know what? That was still love. That's a different kind of love. So that's about all I have to say. So thank you for asking the question. Thank you for the question. I appreciate it. I prefer different modes of communication. I have an email, phone number. You can text me, but I don't. I prefer to know people's identities. I prefer to know what people look like, not because I'm lookist, but I just want to know if you're a real person or not. And it's a very complicated question. It's 7 a.m. I kind of got other things on my mind, so I don't think I'm really in the place to answer it right now. But so yeah. So when you say you love me, okay, I believe you. All right. But what kind of love is it? And well, I was going to say more, but I think that's all I'm going to say. So thanks for the question. I really appreciate it.
See the sun set Where you only go. So go faster. So go faster. Don't say a word. Just go faster. Just go faster. Don't say a word. Go nowhere. We're gonna get there first.
I first got to know Alana when the two of us were students at Simon's Rock College of Bard in Great Barrington, Massachusetts.
I didn't really talk to Alana very much or at all until we were in a band in 2008 when we were both juniors, and I offered to play drums for her project. Alana Bell Carroll and the Checker Chance.
The two of us remained friends long after graduation, keeping active correspondence until 2022.
Yeah, in the beginning we played a lot of music together, and then I moved away, moved to Pittsburgh, and then we just kept emailing one another, and sometimes talking on the phone, sometimes meeting up in person. And the last time I talked to her was 2022. I think we Skyped or something. I don't really remember, but it was okay. I would ask her advice on how to mix some of my songs. She would sometimes ask the same thing. We would sometimes hang out. I don't know. It was an active correspondence.
Unfortunately, misleading rumors soon spread, especially in California, about the nature of our relationship.
I mean, in the beginning, we did tell one another we liked one another, but she had a boyfriend, and I didn't really want to do anything too complicated like that. So she wasn't my first girlfriend or anything, and that's about it. So when I heard the rumors, they did make sense, but I didn't. We didn't do anything physical, just a little bit, just some hugs, maybe some pecks on the cheek, stuff like that. But we didn't. It's not like in the movies.
So could it have been Alana who I've been hearing in my house in Cranston?
It doesn't sound like Alana. It doesn't sound like Alana. Alana's voice is more kind of feminine, not really high pitched, but it's more high pitched. And the person I heard has kind of a masculine voice, like still an AFAB, a feminine voice, but definitely more masculine than Alana's masculine voice.
Why is it then that so many people think it's Alana who I've been hearing?
At some point, I asked Alana through text in 2022 if she was a serial killer, just as a joke. And she never responded. And I was like, okay, sometimes we go through months where we don't talk, sometimes years. Like she's busy. But then at some point, I checked her Facebook and I saw that the last thing she posted was on October 1st, which is my birthday. And then I kept looking. I saw that her profile pic on one of her YouTube accounts had been changed so that it was a picture of my face. And I kept looking, and well, many aren't going to believe me, but I think it was in 2023 when I just saw her. I saw her driving around Providence without having told me she was going to be here. Near my house in Cranston, actually, going away from my house. I saw her in the car. But there are a lot of people who look like Alana. It was Alana, though. It looked exactly like her. Do you want it to be Alana? No.
See the sunset in the mirror. Turn around and follow the evening star. The sky is dim. The sky is clear. We're the only color. See the sunset in the mirror. Turn around and follow the evening star. The sky is dim. The sky is clear. We're the only color. Don't say a word. Going nowhere. We're gonna get there first.
Marlon is a songwriter, but I sometimes fall asleep to him playing loudly in the kitchen And I love all of his songs. And he says he has a new song and he really wants to play it. So he's gonna play it.
See the sunset in the mirror. Turn around.
Hello? Is there a presence in this
The
house?
sky is dead. The sky is clear.
I am not here to hurt you.
Only go.
What is your name? Why are you here?
Hello? Is there a presence in this basement? Why are you here? What is your name? Hello? Hello? What was that? I actually wonder how well you can hear from in there. Could you hear that? What's that? What's that fucking sound? Oh, it's from outside. Fucking annoying. From outside. Jeez.
I moved into this house in spring of 2021, and although I was hesitant to leave my one-bedroom apartment, I thought to myself, well, if I'm gonna have this place, I might as well make the best of it. Now, it wasn't the fanciest place, but I was grateful to have a roof over my head. It was a real fixer-upper. There are a lot of problems with the property. However, what in the future might have become the biggest problem was something unexplainable.
Great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Here's actually where it happened. This is where I used to record. I recorded some of my album here, one of my albums here, and this is the exact room where later on I heard the sound in the recording.
The video was taken in 2022. That and other strange occurrences over the years suggested that one or more feminine AFAB women had been stalking me on my own property. So what was I gonna do about it? Well, undeterred, I set out to solve the case. Over the course of a few days, I sought to find evidence of people stalking me on my own property. Once, I heard crying from the basement. another time, I heard footsteps seeming to come up from the basement while I was pretending to sleep upstairs. Now, other strange things had been happening on the property since I moved here, like dead animals cut in half showing up. In 2024, somebody stole my house keys. And to be quite honest, since then, I actually talked to some of these people. They're much louder. Unfortunately, I couldn't document what I experienced. Of course, I contacted the FBI and the CIA just in case. The visitors then seemed to stop. Of course, now they've returned. With just a cell phone and my musical recording equipment, I thought maybe it was time for me to turn the tables once again on them. Next time on Blanknight Mock Investigative Series.
Hey, you out here? Someone out here?
Hello? Why are you here? Is there something you need to accomplish before you pass on to the next world? Hello? Is there a presence beyond this wall? What is your name? Why are you here? Did you used to live in this house? Did you used to live in this house? Listen, if you're not FBI, revealing yourself won't get you fired from anything. You FBI? You're fired. I heard it. What is your name? Is there something you need to accomplish before you pass on to the next life? Is there something you need to do for the FBI before you pass on to the next life? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help. The presence in the basement, there's something you need to say before you pass on to the next life? What? Oh, someone's outside. Ooh. Oh, it's the air conditioning again. Never mind. Hello? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help.
Hello? Is there a presence in this basement? Is there a presence in this basement?
So like I said in the previous episode, I went around looking for evidence, but, well, I didn't really find anything I could use.
Hey, you out here? Someone out here? Hello? Why are you here? Is there something you need to accomplish before you pass on to the next world? Hello? Is there a presence beyond this wall? What is your name? Why are you here? Did you used to live in this house? Did you used to live in this house? Listen, if you're not FBI, killing yourself won't get you fired from anything. You FBI? You're fired. I heard it. What is your name? Is there something you need to accomplish before you pass on to the next life? Is there something you need to do for the FBI before you pass on to the next life? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help. The presence in the basement, there's something you need to say before you pass on to the next life? What? Oh, someone's outside. Ooh. Oh, it's the air conditioning again. Never mind. Hello? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help.
However, when I enhanced the audio from my previous recording, I found something strange.
Is there a presence in this basement?
Could this be the name of the presence who's been haunting me in my own property? The truth is, I have heard that name before in the past several years. A few years back, a few hundred Facebook accounts were hacked. Their profiles were replaced with the name Lily Collins. In 2023, people using that name on the internet began sexually harassing me online. Believe it or not, shortly after that, people cosplaying as her or pretending to be her were following me around in real life. Unfortunately, I don't have any evidence of that. Could this person, Phil Collins' daughter, be the one who's been in my basement? At first, the voice doesn't sound like hers. But if you listen closely, you'll hear that she has a nasally voice when she talks on screen. In my experience, some AFAB women do this, making their voice more feminine or higher, sometimes making it nasally, sometimes doing it constantly. If you listen to audio from her TV show Emily in Paris, you can sometimes hear the voice crack. It becomes very deep. Now, I'm no expert, but the deepness of the voice cracks matches the deepness of the voice of the woman stalking me in my house. In any case, she sometimes talks in a high nasally voice anyway.
Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think.
In 2025, around the time of my birthday, I made a 3-day drive to New Orleans, Louisiana. I'd been invited there to see if it was a suitable place for me to live, but I tried to have fun on the way. After I got back, I noticed something strange. This was months later, mind you. Lily Collins seemed to have been referencing me on Instagram. In fact, I thought I might have seen her in town in New Orleans, but I wasn't sure. She'd posted a picture of herself with Brie Larson around the time of my birthday. Brie's birthday is October 1st, 1989, just like mine. To make things even stranger, while I was in town, some of my friends got me to sit in the canoe for some reason. When I checked Brie's Instagram, I saw she'd done the same thing a day before her birthday. What the? Now, I've never even had a conversation with Lily Collins in my life. So why the heck was she and her impersonators sexually harassing me online, following me around in real life, and breaking onto my property?
Let me know what you think.
Now, like I've said before, I did tell the FBI about the break-ins, and I mentioned Lily Collins specifically. Fortunately, during my trip to New Orleans, MTV, which finances her TV show Emily in Paris, started to shut down. However, the case still gets stranger.
Sky is
Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think. Alright, great to see you. Hope I see you again. Let me know what you think.
Hello? You can be louder if you want. I can hear you. I am recording the audio with a cell phone camera. The camera has been recording for 10 minutes. What is your name? Why are you here? Would you like me to delete every single video? Would you like to come upstairs while I'm awake? Would you like to eat of my food? Drink of my Gatorade? Hello? Okay. Wanna play Minecraft? I got Skyrim. I've got a piano up here. I've got some swords. Okay. Alright, maybe next time. I'm turning off the cell phone camera.
Hold me with arms that promise no tomorrow. There is nothing waiting for me out in the cold. The snow melts in the morning, I know you leave. But while you still leave the heat from my body, stay
Although having a constant home intruder might seem interesting, she really doesn't do much. I mean, every once in a while, I do see signs of her presence. The day after the intro was recorded, I found the fridge left open, and a Gatorade, half drunk, on the table. For some reason, there was also water all over the bottom of one of my fish tanks. It looks like she tried to turn on one of the motors. Other signs that she's here? Well, about a week ago, I checked out the basement to see where she might be urinating. Sure enough, there are some mysterious stains down here, and I did notice a funny smell here, maybe a couple of years ago. Also, I left some of this soil from outside in this pot and didn't touch it for 2 weeks, but somehow, they started growing. Now I have a couple of theories why this might have happened. And I gotta remind you, I didn't tend these plants at all. They're just seeds from outside. In previous videos, which I've now taken down, the audience would have seen me spitting at the top of these terrariums. So, she might have been imitating me while hiding down there, spitting at the top of the tanks. Now maybe a month ago, I started smelling something strange in my house. Now I used to have a dog named Koopa, and when she had diarrhea, she had the exact same smell. So my theory is, this home intruder had the same disease. To be quite honest, around that time, I caught diarrhea too for a bit. But I'm better now. So, this sweaty, feverish diarrhea human might have been emitting moisture. And perhaps the sweat and poop fertilize these plants for 2 weeks. I mean, it's already kind of humid down here, perhaps from the urine. These plants aren't very big either. Perhaps they could have survived just from the moisture and fertilization of the diarrhea air. Of course, if you remember previous episodes, there are signs that some AFAB women have been stalking me outside of the house too. Do they not get a copy of the keys? Are they rivals? I hear this AFAB woman outside sometimes, throwing things at the house, hitting the walls with plastic bottles and other strange things. Sometimes she seems to cut up the furniture outside, but I don't know exactly why. Look, she did it again. These cuts are bigger than they used to be.